Hi, my name is Mickey Butterworth. I'm from Vancouver Island, and I saw Philadelphia, the Real Women of Philadelphia commercials on TV, and so I went to the website to check it out, and I saw that there was 4 categories, and you could enter as many times as you wanted. So I thought of an idea for a meal. What if I made a whole meal with the same basic cream cheese sauce, and I made the appetizer, the side dish, and the entree with that same sauce, and then the dessert with sort of another sauce, of course. But that was my idea, so I came up with this Greek-inspired meal I could make on the barbecue. I was going to do it on shish kebabs, call it my shishka meal, or my, as they would say down under, shish kebabi. Anyway, I made the meal, made the tapes. Unfortunately, I was having technical difficulties, and I was unable to upload the videos, the appetizer and the side dish onto the computer. But I finally got the right stuff to plug into my camera, and I figured it out, so now I'm going to load the entree. So I just wanted to kind of describe my meal because it all goes together with the entree and it uses the same batch of sauce. So my it's Greek inspired. My appetizer was sort of like a spanakopita. It was pastry with the cream cheese filling in it, and you can add spinach and feta for one filling. Another choice was cheddar and bacon bits, and another choice was smoked salmon because I'm from the West Coast. My side dish were veggies on a skewer, like Greek salad veggies, peppers, onions, olives, tomatoes. On a skewer, you know, the idea that kids could pick their own veggies, the family could get involved, pick their own appies, pick their own veggies to make up before you cook them. And the veggie dish could be eaten, my shishka veggie dish could be eaten raw or cooked. And on the cooked one I had things like, besides the Greek salad stuff, I had things like mushrooms and eggplant and broccoli, different things, whatever people wanted to put on. And that was brushed with the sauce and grilled on the barbecue, or you could just brush it with the sauce like a dressing or dip and eat it raw off the stick. Now my third, of course, is the entree, which is my meat dish. This is the one I'm going to show you now. So this goes with my shishka meal. I now present my meat dish, my entree. Thank you. Hi, my name is Mickey Butterworth from Vancouver Island, and I'm making my third dish in my meal, in my shishka meal here that I've been doing. And I did my side dishes, vegetables, and now I'm doing the meat dish. And I'm doing it all with the same sort of Philly sauce. So I've combined herb and garlic or chive and onion. I did them both, and they're both so good. So either one of those, and I combined it with Greek feta with oregano dressing, this Kraft dressing, 3 tablespoons, 1 package of cream cheese, 3 tablespoons salad dressing, and 3 tablespoons of Miracle Whip. Now I mixed that all up in my dish. Here it is. When I did the first side dish, which is sort of a spanakopita type, it's kind of a Greek-inspired meal I'm making. When I did my first side dish, it was a little thicker. I've added to this, I've added about 3 tablespoons of meat to the remaining sauce, because, or 3 tablespoons of milk to the remaining sauce to make it a little thinner, creamier, and easier to spread. Now I did that before I made my vegetables, which was my second side dish. So for my entree, I'm sticking with my shish kebabi, everything on a stick meal. And when I looked up shish kebab, it actually means roast meat on a stick. So here's my actual shish kebabs. So I decided to go with chicken. And since I'm from the West Coast, salmon and prawns. And I must say the prawns were my favorite. They were just delicious with the creamy, garlicky sauce. So what I did was, first I told you how I mixed my dip. To do the meat, you really should actually take some out and put it in a separate dish. I've already done my, my 2 side dishes, my vegetables, and of course we want to put it in a separate dish because you don't want to be dipping this, spreading it on raw meat and dipping it back in the main sauce, because you can still use that as a dip, whatever's left over. So I put it in a separate dish, and basically just well, first you need to soak the skewers. You need to soak them in water for say 15 minutes. And don't let them dry out. As you can see, I let this salmon one dry out. Can you see what happened? Yeah. Okay, it's gone. So you soak them in the water. You put your meat on. You put on the Philly sauce, and as you can see here, you just brush it on both sides, brush it on nice and thick, both sides. Put it on about a medium barbecue and let it cook. Watch the salmon cooks very quickly. Salmon and prawns, actually my prawns were pre-cooked, I just had to take off the shells, but salmon and prawns generally cook really fast. So you gotta kind of watch them, and of course the chicken takes a bit longer. So you cook it on the barbecue. Depending, the salmon may take 6 to 8 minutes. The prawns, since these were already cooked, I really just kind of had to heat them and get the sauce and the nice grill marks. And the chicken took a bit longer. You just want chicken to be opaque, but of course you know that. So this is my final installment. So I have your side dish, your vegetables cooked and raw, and the meat. And everybody can choose their own meat. You could try different varieties. They're probably all delicious. The Philadelphia cream cheese, that sauce is just delicious, kind of garlicky and really nice, creamy. And like I said before, my favorite was the prawns. Thank you very much, and take care.